for this introduction. I'm very happy to be part of this first Meet Africa webinar. Some more information about these figures. It is true that there can be some inconsistencies. Actually, the number of diaspora is 5 million in our estimates, and remittances amount in our calculation to $1 billion. Having said that, I would like to greet you on behalf of CGEM, that is the General Confederation of Moroccan Enterprises, businesses, and you can see the logo that says MEM by CGEM, so Moroccan Entrepreneurs of the World. Actually, the president wanted to be with us, but he's in the plane right now. So I'm greeting you on his behalf. By the way, thanks a lot, Anima, and thanks a lot to all the team of Meet Africa for this webinar that is going to speak about a really important topic, namely the mobilization of the African diaspora. Because it is true, the umbilical, the link, the umbilical link of the diaspora with their countries of origin has never been severed, because there are still technological and economic relationships between diaspora and their countries of origin. And this has very much observed, especially by the King of Morocco, who's always been in touch with the communities, Moroccan communities living abroad, because he wants them to be very much attached to their countries of origin. So the king gives a lot of importance to this, to these links. So in order to kindle this this link, many bodies are working. For example, the CCME, the Foundation of Moroccan Living Abroad. Then there is an ad hoc direction within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Morocco with a service for mobilization of skills. I know that some of these people are here. And we also have lots of specific programs, such as the launch in 2001 of the Marhaba operation, that is the name, carried out by Mohammed V Foundation. And it is an initiative to host Moroccan people coming back to the home, to Morocco in the summer. We had to stop this program during the pandemic, but thanks to this initiative, millions of Moroccans come back from Spain or other countries, come back to Morocco. They come back by boat, by plane, by car. And it is a huge initiative, very well structured. In 2003, the king created a specific day for Moroccans of the world, the 10th of August, and every year this is an opportunity to strengthen the link of the Moroccan community with their Moroccans living abroad. At the same time, there is a program called FITCOM, meaning "Where are you?" in Arabic, chaired by this National Center of Scientific Research. It is an action, an initiative taken by the government involving universities in Morocco, both public and private. And thanks to this program, some transfers are covered to encourage the transfer of skills. There is a fund called MDM Invest, Moroccans of the World, that is co-financed by Tam who is that is a fund, a national fund. And for those who want to invest in Morocco, there is this fund available. Of course, there are some eligibility criteria. So, for example, people need to have a residency abroad, and the MDM Invest also opens the door in many different ways to investors in many different ways. For example, there is a bonus for investors. Morocco really wants to give up to 10% of grants to people who want to invest in Morocco to set up to make their investments in Morocco. So, as I said, that there are lots of initiatives aiming at encouraging investments in Morocco. On behalf of MEM by CGM, well, this initiative is an initiative based on for economy. And what is the aim? Actually, we wanted to create a movement that is effective to help our country and at the same time to face problems such as the pandemic, for example. So we also promote a disruptive approach aiming at promoting economic growth to involve Moroccans living all around the world, very many. And we launched the MEM 3.0, the family of Morocco's. So it is a lobbying initiative, a networking initiative to put together different talents and support economic growth. So what it is, MEM, it is a place, a really independent place where there are networking actions to create a link between Moroccans living abroad with Moroccans and investors and representing all the different networks that we represent. So, as I said, lots of networking actions carried out by MEM and offering all the services that are provided by CGEM. I know that in Mid-Africa, a model was also observed. So what is the organization of MEM? Our organization is based on 5 pillars. The first one is mentors to mentors, so mentoring programs enabling diaspora to contribute and to make sure that people can draw inspiration from them, from their vision, from their strategies, or to orient people towards the good technical or financial approach. So it is a virtuous circle because at the same time, those who are mentored, who were mentee, become mentor themselves. That is why I've spoken about a mentor circle, a virtuous circle. So invest the second pillar. The second pillar is based on investments by CGEM. So, for example, we presented some industrial projects to produce amounting to 3 billion euros, and in order to avoid importing during the COVID pandemic. And we also present lots of other opportunities in the region because each region has specific characteristics. Third characteristic, the second one was invest opportunistically. But now, third pillar. The third pillar enables research centers in diaspora countries to connect with the research centers in Morocco to develop investments in Morocco. So the aim of this pillar is to create a network gathering different centers, research centers in Morocco and also abroad. The fourth pillar, business mentor, enabling the diaspora to help another a Moroccan company to support them to export. So MEM, as Inma said, is an ambassador of economic development. Finally, fifth pillar, sky's the limit, it enables MEM, so Moroccans of the world, to do business among them, regardless of where they are. So it shouldn't necessarily be connected to Morocco. For example, an agro-business could develop a venture in Tunis or in Dakar, thanks to networking activities. I know that there are some colleagues from Cameroon, from Tunisia and Senegal, and so that means that we try to create connections among the continent. And then there is a specific program. Hopefully, I still have some minutes. I'll try to be really quick. For example, there was a program carried out in Belgium, Maghreb Belgium Impulse. It is a program specific to support entrepreneurs and project holders of Moroccan diaspora in Belgium to accelerate investment in Morocco. So this program, amounting to 25 million euros, completely managed by CGEM. And by the way, we are really the KPIs of the project are really good, almost 100%. So as I was saying, this program was financed by Belgium and also the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Morocco. And thanks to this program, a specific program was carried out, coaching, actions, trainings in soft skills and others. And we try to provide networking opportunities for the acceleration of the project in Morocco. So do not hesitate to visit our website and to have a look at the Hub Meet Africa. Register. I recommend you to register there because you will find lots and lots of information. So this program was implemented, and we would like to develop it further in other countries. And finally, I would like to give you an example of functioning of CGEM. We set up some thematic committees. For example, I am in the DigiTech committee, and we gather people living all around the world. It's a sort of think tank to work together on valuable projects. So finally, MEM by CGEM works on 3 dimensions: positive migration and investment of diaspora in Morocco, from Moroccans to Morocco. Secondly, the support to transfer of knowledge with the countries of destination. And finally, the aim is to accelerate job creation. Do not hesitate to get in touch with us. I'll put the contact of our director with headquarters in Casablanca for those who plan to go to Morocco. Do not hesitate to get in touch with us. We also have partners, for example, Morocco entrepreneurs based in France, and next Sunday, there is an event. You will find all information for the setup of your company. Thank you.